Well, there were 20 people in that house, including myself. So there's a lot of energy in that house. Everyone was trying to be as vocal and as loud and sell. So it's just, you get lost in that craziness. So you just have to find the perfect time to show who you are and just say, because you can't just be talking when everyone is talking and nobody's talking. And there's like a lot of craziness in that house, like I said before, a lot of loud personalities. Yes, I am an entertaining person. That was who I am. That is who I am, rather. But when you get into that house, you have to find the right time to showcase who you are, because else you're just making noise in that house.
Big Brother Nigeria going to the house. Big Brother Nigeria going to the house. Well, I went in with one simple strategy. Do not adulterate your brand. Now, what is Angel's brand? I'm not a comedian. I'm not the kind of person that jumps around. So, of course, I'm not expected to be all over the place. But one thing was important to me, integrity. Because I'm a businessman and a filmmaker. And all of these involve people giving me large amounts of money in form of investments. And I wanted to make sure that every point in time, these investors or potential investors would always see me as a trustworthy and straightforward person. So my strategy was, go there, be yourself, and do not adulterate your brand. And I believe that up until the end of the competition, I was true to that strategy. Who do I think is deserving of winning Big Brother Naija? To be very honest, I really can't tell, because like I said, I wasn't focused on other people. Who would I want to win? On the other hand, I would want Rico Suave, my very good friend, to win.
We've not really spent much time outside, so we don't know what's working on the outside world. But inside, I think from what I saw inside the house, I think Tobi has a good chance. Tobi and Miracle, they are both very free-spirited, and they're just fun to be around. And I don't know if that's what Nigeria and the whole of Africa is buying into, but from where I'm standing, they have a good chance. I might not exactly want them to win, but it is what it is. It's nobody's game at this point. The little time I got to know Rico, I found out that as much as annoying as it is that he's selfless, it's a good thing. It's where that 45 million will be well, used in a selfless act, and as to just, going to release this or release a movie or sing or whatever. At least if it's put in a selfless act, yeah, of course he's going to take care of himself. But when he has a goal, he has this thing about autistic kids, and I really buy into that. I really love selfless acts, so I would really love him to win, because it's going to help a lot of people out there, a lot of people who have disorders like me and my acne. It's going to help people out there like us who have things that we didn't ask for. So I would want to key into that as well. So Rico for the money.
I wasn't sexually attracted to anybody, but there was a girl I really, really liked, and her name, as a lot of people know, is Ahneeka, who happened to become my strategic partner at some point. And I liked her so much because we were friends and we could easily connect and be ourselves around each other. That was pretty much it. But in terms of anything more than that, I really can't say.
Going into the house, I never had the mindset that, oh, I'm going to go and look for a guy or scat guys there and look for who to fall in love with. I went in there to strictly just play the game, walk my way up to the 45 million, and just enjoy myself. So I didn't have a plan of getting entangled with anybody, and I didn't. It didn't even happen by chance or by plan. So there was nobody I was romantically involved with or interested in the list. I have very low immunity to cold, so once I touch water, my whole body freezes up. So I stayed away from water. I did the necessary. I washed the dishes and everything, but going to the jacuzzi, just immersing yourself in water, I couldn't deal with that. But as shower goes, did you guys follow me everywhere? Do you know when I took a shower or not? There are 19 other people in that house, so how do you know when I take a shower or not? Or I need to parade up and down with towel before you know I'm taking a shower. Come on, they don't show shower, so you won't know if I've taken a bath or not. And my clothes in the house were casual, so even if I'd had my bath, I don't clam up. I just continue my comfy clothes. So I don't see why you would be looking for my shower. I am very fluid, but I have very low tolerance to bullshit or just drama. So in that house where you can't even stay away from me, the best is to just avoid it, because you don't know what your reaction might be. You might get a strike if you react, in some type of way. So the best way is to, I say, avoid playing in the mud so you don't get dirty. So I just stay away from the drama and collect my thoughts, because there's wisdom in silence. There's knowledge in silence. You just talk, and you just tell people how empty you are on the inside. But when you're quiet and reserved, you give yourself time to calculate your thoughts and just plan out what you're doing and just visualize where you want to go in that game. So it's not all about talking. Yes, it's a game, it's a TV drama where you have to entertain people, but also you have to also keep yourself in check. Not just go and talk and forget your own self. You need to always sit down, calm, cool, and collect your thoughts before you act, so that you don't miss yarn and miss talk and miss act in the house. I was blown away, like blown away. I did not expect. I thought I played it pretty safe in the house, just kept away from drama, and then until the drama came to me and I got evicted. But when I got to the airport, first of all, everybody was all like, "Hey, Angel," I was like, yeah. Angel, I just attached myself so. But when I got outside, I was like, Ahneeka, and then I got a crown and flowers. I was like, okay. Thank you everyone who came out. It was late, yo, and you came out, stood even with the pushing, the dragging. I love you guys, and I swear to God, I would not let you down.
Well, it's very simple. First and foremost, I'm an entrepreneur, I'm a businessman. And I run 2 small companies, a film studio and a tech company. So simultaneously, I'm working on a feature film, and on the tech side, I'm building a new app and a phone. Now, the tech innovations are long-term. They can take me a year, it can take me a year and a half, because the technology we're integrating into our phone, no other phone on the planet that has been released has it. I'm talking all the big names do not have it. People have done it. I'm not saying nobody else don't do it. It's technology. People feel don't do it for their house keep. But no other phone that has been released commercially has it. That's a lot of R&D, and right now our prototype is very big. So we're still trying to break it down, and of course we're a small company that's funded by a guy who doesn't really have money. I mean, I don't get money. So everything is slow. But on the entertainment side, my feature film, I already have 1 or 2 interested investors, and hopefully I'll talk to some more, and we will be making the film within the next 2-3 months. That is my primary focus. I am a filmmaker and entrepreneur, and that's not going to change. As
grateful as I am for this platform, I'm just going to take it one step at a time. I have a lot of things I want to do, like a lot. But first of all, I'm going to expand my media career. As outside of presenting, I'm going to go into movies as well. I'm going to go into in the capacity of acting, directing, producing, and script writing. Lastly, education. I come from a background where education is very important, and there's a little bit of imbalance in the educational sector, being that sometimes maths suffers than English, and then sometimes English is more important. So I want to be involved in education in a way I can balance it out. That if you know maths, you can also be very well spoken and very articulate, because I studied engineering, and there was this conception that engineers don't know how to speak English, that they all know how to calculate and all that. So I would really like to go into education to balance that out, so that engineers are very vocal and very articulate and can represent themselves no matter what.